We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Green Bay Packers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And a good return as he stops just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's try that. Stop!
They'll run. Here's the no chance. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
They'll give him credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stump the run, and then executed.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job standing in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
It's not the defense I wanted. Why did he give me that first
down? Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
It's too hard.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And the ball is knocked out, and the Packers pick it up. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive.
This kid just forced shit.
They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way.
That's like a
Now that
10th
they've
one.
coughed it up, got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Our first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Yellow, 22, white, white.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw now, here's Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. For the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
They will run the draw with Jacobs.
Oh, shit, it's good.
To the 30, will be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Set, hunt. 52 blue. Ready.
Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit.
Oh, my God.
Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you. I think you've got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Ready.
Love looking to throw it.
Oh, my God. I'm overthrowing this.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
Everything's been overthrown.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Love. That's a Packers touchdown.
Blown away.
15-yard touchdown ground. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Missed it. No. Oops.
The extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Is that all right here?
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. And this will come out to the 35. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. With Sean Gary that time through the line and getting the tackle for loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On play action, here's Tua. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. With Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Nice job bringing that one back. On the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 42 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
McManus's point after is good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything.
Oh, snap. Big asshole.
Category. See if they can do better here on this drive. Give them 5 yards there, and we'll bring up second down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And he'll bring it up here to right.
Too much of a delay in the fucking switch.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now two are going to change the play. Up the middle, H.M. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Running right, here's H.M. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This defense is not working like it used to or should be.
I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
That's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of momentum from the offense. Coming off that big completion to prior snaps, give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
A run straight ahead with H.M.
Oh!
A solid stiff arm. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 31 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, it's A-Chain.
Jesus Christ, God, you're breaking containment.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Hey, come on, 44.
Now Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hill. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Out of the gun, it was a give A-Chain. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage here on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders on the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time it was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as that's stopping behind the line. They lost 4 there. It's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready. 33. Yellow.
Throwing. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Ready. Red. 38. Ready.
Now Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
Oh, shit.
As he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit out back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Let's go now. 45.
Love now.
Oh, I saw it too late. The safety came down, confused me.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Damn.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
No, it's not the right play. God damn it.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go. Ball red. Right, right. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Love. Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. They needed 17 on 3rd down, and that's exactly what they got.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down. No
Losing one wasn't enough. You want to lose the game?
Boy, you are disrespectful young man.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
No. I read it wrong. I read it wrong. He was open for a second. I read it wrong. God dang it.
And they're backed up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. On the right side, Reed. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
So many times our coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
50. Ready.
Back to throw. Love. The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs from 3 yards out. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. McManus now for the extra point. And it's 21-3. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They're going deep. This is dropped. Oh my goodness, there was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
From the gun, it's Tua. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Tua.
Oh, you're kidding me, dude.
Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second.
Well, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game. That time, unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Love.
Jeez, don't start, dude.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
41-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Black shot. 10 black, blaster, 6. Blue stripe.
To the air again. Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jacobs. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Ready. 38.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. Malik Washington deep for Miami. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half. Good through the air, really all around, an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches know their perfections in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Throwing on second down. Love. They'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw now. Here's Love. Looking deep here for Dobbs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
Throwing again on second and 10. Love. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Love. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
It's 4th down. Never mind.
Down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they forced a 4th down.
42. I can't kick the field goal.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Love. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone and hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Down.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt.
Shit.
And he missed it.
Jesus Christ. There's only a lot of people going for it. God damn.
A 12-point game.
This shit's hard.
So a frustrating result. It's a 10-play drive, but it yields nothing on the scoreboard.
And to get off the field there without giving up points, that's a big win defensively.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Here's H.A. to start the drive. Knifes his way forward here with just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Defense is always talking about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Right back to H.A. on second
You
down.
cutie, bro, continue the game.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 77 yards for him.
That end is not doing his job.
Terrific here this afternoon. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae White. Found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Got a man, it's Darren Waller. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders in the Dolphin field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. And that lead is back down to 9 now. So the 3 points there, and Sanders, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Jesus Christ, for sake, over.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead
Jesus
and
Christ.
trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Love from the gun.
Jesus Christ, did not high throw it.
The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it.
Oh.
Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now a 2nd and 10.
Shit.
They'll give this day a chance. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback and expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And to find the open man, it's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Not find something that works.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Tua sets up to pass it. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins.
This fucking team's so goddamn fast.
9-yard touchdown ground. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Sanders now to add the extra point. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers.
Cover 3, I'll stress the field, cover 3.
And the Packers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track smarts? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here. They are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points. But he could not get that to stick. And that is a golden opportunity wasted there. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Tua going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Achane. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Devontae White able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. Sanders' kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back. Preferably a takeaway.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game. And this kind of football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
Finds his receiver, Watson. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous game, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. And now we see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Hut.
Now Love.
Oh my God.
Too much that time. It's incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs. They need to weigh at the clock.
Black shot.
Here's Love.
Oh.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Gets this to Waller. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Tua.
Oh, no. Look, he's doing with the dumbass.
Too shy of the 40.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another game like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Tua. Waller taking it in over the middle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the 25-yard line.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Tua's going to change things up. Here's Tua. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Now Tua. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. He's got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Tua. And it is caught. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Absolutely ideal there to get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Here's a 2nd and 7. Tua to throw. And the timing will be off that time as that one throws to the ground.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. To throw is Tua. And it's caught. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Well, they came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a one-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this
good adjustment, man. Good adjustment.
Face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Packers are winners here as we say so long from Lambeau.